Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining us once again to another Guzman's Reptiles video. Today's video is going to be an unboxing. We actually got a lot of albino red ear sliders from Snakes at Sunset. But before we get into it, I do want to say if you guys have been enjoying our videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below what type of videos you want to see going forward. And thank you guys for joining us as we end up growing our business here at Guzman's Reptiles. But as you can see, we did get 6 caramel pink red ear sliders, 2 perfect albino red ear sliders, and 10 red ear sliders that have some sort of misshapen scoop or some sort of shell imperfection, I guess you would say. But as you can see, they did ship with an ice pack as well as a cryo pack, so that is super nice. And they did ship them, I want to say, in 3 separate containers. Actually, I believe it's 3 or 4. So it looks like it is 3. So they shipped them in 3 separate containers. Each container had, quite a bit of turtles in each one of them. I want to say about 6 to 8 in each one of these containers. But to be honest, when I ordered these, they had a sale. That's why I went ahead and I pulled the trigger on so many. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys do know I do have adult red ear sliders. They're not ready to breed yet. They should be breeding here within the next year or so, or I should say the next breeding season, which is the next spring. But I do want to add more to my collection. Right now I just have mainly albino, so I wanted to add a little bit more different morphs to my collection. So I went ahead and I pulled the trigger on these guys. As you can tell, these guys are absolutely gorgeous. They all came in healthy. But I do want to say they came in a little smaller than anticipated. So we can see right now, I'm just kind of keeping count. So they came in a little bit smaller than anticipated. I was expecting them to come in a little bit bigger. But for the price that I got them for, I'm not too upset at it. Like I said, they did have quite a good sell on them, so I'm not too upset on it. But as far as my setup, I was expecting to be a little bit bigger. So I do need to make a bigger setup for them, or a smaller setup, a special setup for them. Just because when they're this size, they can get caught on a lot of things. They're not the best swimmers. So it's a little bit extra concerning. So I already had a setup for them planned, but seeing how small they came in, I went ahead and I purchased a small tub that I'm going to be growing them up for a few more weeks. And I'll show you guys that video probably within the next week or so of how I did their setup. But as you can see, they come in different sizes. So some of them are decent size, some of them are really small. When they're this small, it's kind of hit or miss whether they're gonna adjust really good. As far as eating, especially if you guys are familiar with albino red ear sliders, they don't have the best vision. So getting them to eat can be pretty complicated at times. So I'll be keeping my eye out on these guys for quite some time. But I did do a head count, and they did send me everything I purchased, plus they actually sent me an additional turtle. So I think just because I ordered so many, either they mistakenly sent me an extra one, or they did give me a little bonus as a safety precaution, or maybe just as a thank you for doing a big purchase. But you can see I'm here ordering, counting them, and everything checks out. And then I did end up getting 1 extra of these bad boys here. So as I'm counting them here, you can see I got 1, 2, I got 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe they included a 7th one, if I'm correct. So you can see I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm a little confused at this point, just because, like I said, I wanted to make sure I got everything good. But I did have 1 extra turtle in here, so I'm very happy with them. Super thankful for them for sending one. But you can see I did order 6 caramel pink red ear sliders, and they provided 7. So really happy with that, because like I said, they were on sale, but they were still pretty pricey. So very happy that they included that extra one. So that kind of goes, kind of balances out them being a little bit smaller. But as I take a look at these guys, I compared like the two which they say are perfect versus the 10 that are imperfect, and you can barely tell the difference on some of them. I think if you are, specifically just getting one or two, then okay, you probably want the best one. But since I'm getting such a good amount, I don't really mind if any of them have any imperfections. As you can see here, the one on the left is an imperfect one, and the one on the right is supposed to be perfect. But you can't really tell too big of a difference. So I'm very happy with the way these guys came out. Like I said, 10 of them are imperfect, so they were really well priced, and all of them looked good to me. So I'm not mad at any one of these guys. So overall, super happy with the unboxing. With that being said, I would highly recommend shopping at Snakes and Sunset. If you guys are into turtles and looking to purchase any turtles, I would highly recommend Snakes at Sunset. You can find them at snakesatsunset.com. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment down below what type of videos you want to see going forward, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching.